is okay, then we'll go for the fourth. Okay? Is it okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Before entering to the fourth unit, just I'm reading about third unit. If any topic is pending, we will discuss. Right. Now coming to the first half of the third unit, SQL queries, constraints. The triggers were not discussed. Already I told you I will discuss in the laboratory. Okay? Here, along with the laboratory, we can learn because it is there in the laboratory experiment. 3 experiments out of that. One is triggers. Is it okay? Hello. I want response. Is it okay? Hello. Is the screen is visible? Screen is visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Triggers is one of the experiment is there in our laboratory. We have only remaining 3 experiments. Out of that, one is triggers. The triggers creation, implementation, updation, of everything we will discuss in the laboratory, so that we will cover. Okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Now we discussed about basic SQL queries, union, insertion, and accept, nested queries, aggregation operation, null values, complexity, integrity, constraints, SQL, triggers, except. So except triggers, we covered everything. Third unit, first half, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, coming to the third unit, second half, just I am reading, anything is missing, please tell me. Schema refinement, problem caused by redundancy, decompositions, problem related to the decomposition, the reasoning about functional dependencies, first, second, third normal forms, BCNF, lossless join decomposition, and multivariate dependencies, fourth normal form and fifth normal form. So any topic is pending in this? Hello?
No, sir.
Yeah. Now, then except this triggers, the remaining things are covered in the third, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Then shall we start? Shall we go with the third, fourth unit now?
Yes,
Shall
sir.
we? Yeah. Now, we are coming to the fourth unit. Just I am reading.
Sir, some people are waiting.
Actually, it is automatically people are going to that. I don't know why. Okay, no problem. Now done. Okay, shall we? Why people are joining very slowly? Okay. Right. We are coming to the fourth unit. Just read the syllabus. Any one of you please read the syllabus. Hello? Hello. Please read the syllabus loudly, one of you. Hello.
Sir,
Yeah, read.
transaction state, implementation of atomicity and durability, concurrent executions, serializability, recoverability, implementation of isolation, testing for serializability, log-based protocols, timestamp-based protocols, validation-based protocols, multiple granularity, recovering and atomicity, log-based recovery, recovery with concurrent transactions.
Yeah. And based on these topics, can anyone tell any idea on this fourth unit?
No idea, sir.
Okay, then I will tell you after reading this. Here, at least one term also you cannot understand. Transaction. This term, maybe you can understand, right? So our daily life, we are using this word in so many cases. Yes or no? Especially financial areas. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now this fourth unit is based on transaction management. Now if you observe this complete syllabus as I told earlier, here this is a first and second is a external view. Here third unit is a logical view. Third unit and fourth unit is a logical view, and fifth unit is a physical view. So these are three levels of abstraction already we know. Yes or no? The syllabus also they are favored like that. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In that architecture also, you know the DBMS architecture. Now this is external and this is the query generator, optimizer, everything come under this and normalization and everything. Then next is the transaction management is one area. It is there in the architecture, in the conceptual level or logical level. Yes or no? Transaction management you are identified. Yes or no? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, now after successful implementation of your database, yeah, there is a possibility of transaction management of your database. If your database is not successfully implemented, we cannot develop a transaction management on your database. Because if you have followed all these normalization techniques and AR model techniques and everything, then we can design a logical database design. Once the logical database is designed perfectly, then there is a chance for the transaction management. So this fourth unit completely related to the transaction management. So transaction management, especially we are going to use in a financial applications. So wherever the finance is come, there we have to use this transaction management, especially in a banking sector. So many financial applications are there. Means your online shopping and everywhere we are using. Now, so that we have different categories of applications are there. But out of that, your bank is the major one, and everyone knows the bank always perform the transactions on financial things. So that I will take the bank as an example for discussion, even though we can have so many all online shopping things, whatever it is having, all are financial things, transaction related only. Even reservation systems, everything. Wherever the finance things are going to come, uh, finance will come, then there is a transaction management is required. Okay? All of it clear? Hello? Hello? Yeah,
Yes.
what is transaction management? I will tell you. First of all, where this particular unit is going to help, I am giving the idea. Clear? Hello? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Now coming to the topic, the transaction management. You know, for example, if you want to withdraw some money from your account with the help of ATM or maybe bank, whatever it is, then can any one of you tell me if you want to withdraw money from the ATM, then what is the procedure we are going to follow? Please clearly mention each and every step. Any one of you, please. Then only you can understand importance of the transaction. Don't skip the things. Whatever I am asking, please tell me. If you are going to withdraw money from ATM, what are the steps you are going to follow? Hello? Quickly. Time is wasting. Don't waste your time.
Inserting the card, entering the PIN, and entering the amount we require.
It is enough, Yogita. Just you have to insert the card and enter the PIN, then money will come. That is enough. Only 3 steps are there.
We want to deposit the
Sorry,
money.
I'm sure your voice is not clear. Can you repeat? Can you repeat?
Another option of whether we want to deposit or want to withdraw.
Your voice is cracky. There is no clarity. Any one of you, please? When you want to, sir, if you know this procedure, whatever I am asking this question, based on this question only, this whole complete 4 units are going to depend. That I am telling, using ATM example, I will tell you this particular 4 completely. So we have so many real-time examples, but ATM is very convenient for everyone. So that I'm taking ATM as an example. That is what I am asking. So when you want to withdraw money from ATM, so don't tell like a ordinary person. So everyone, you people are technical people. So when our mission, our softwares or our programs are running, you must be analyze the things. So that please tell me in the right way. Means right way means every each and observation is required. Please tell me. Now, yeah, Shanmukh is typing something. Insert card, select language, select withdraw option. Select savings, enter amount. enter pin. Then after entering pin, take cash and card. Now, after getting money from your ATM, then what it is called? And technically, what it is called? After getting your money from ATM, you will receive one receipt, right? You will receive one receipt, right? That is called, yeah, Sai Kumar Udyan is given, Prashant is given, transaction. Transaction is done. So now you can tell, now what is a transaction? Now you give your definition. Shanmukh is given so many instructions. You do this first, next, like that. Finally, if you get the money from your ATM machine, that is called transaction. Then tell me, what is the meaning of transaction? What is the meaning of transaction? Based on your answers only, you tell me. Hello. Based on your answer, you please tell me what is a transaction. You only told after getting the money, it is called as transaction. And when you want to perform this money withdrawal from ATM, you are given so many steps. So that tell me, what is the definition of transaction? Hello? When money is debited or credited. Yeah. When money is debited, but what is the technique? Then based on this understanding, what is the transaction? By instance of buying and selling something. They're not like that. Transaction is a collection of collection of actions which are going to perform sequentially. Transaction is a collection of actions which are going to perform sequentially. It follows some order. That is called as transaction. Clear? As a technical person, you must understand transaction is a collection of tasks or actions, because when you want to withdraw money from ATM, first of all, we are going to insert a ATM card. If we are going to insert your visiting card, our machine is going to accept. The machine is going to accept.
No.
No. So that we need to insert only the ATM or manual credit card. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, after insertion, then it is going to ask something, then you are entering something. Again, it is going to ask something, then you are entering something. Questionnaire is no. Means every instruction is an action. If you enter wrong pin, then the machine is going to declare the transaction. If you enter right pin, then machine is going to ask what operation you want to do. So like that, here whatever the task you are performing or actions you are performing, this is sequential actions. Again, I am telling you. Here, when I am going to insert a card, it never asks how much amount you want to withdraw. I am not entering the amount. After entering PIN number. So some banks are, some ATM machines are going to ask first amount, then PIN number, then it will be withdraw money. Some ATM machines, you need to enter PIN first, then go for the operation. So this is what exactly the software development. That software is nothing but a transaction management. We have to write our code step by step. Which process we are using, that is as per the requirement of the client, of the bank, you need to do it. But anyway, transaction is a collection of statements or collection of instructions or collection of actions or collection of tasks. Yeah, this is final. And every task must be executed sequentially. If any task is going to fail you, means here when it is asking enter PIN number, you have entered a wrong PIN number, then transaction is going to fail you. Transaction is not a success. Even if you are entered, everything is right, and you are entered 5,000 to withdraw, but your account is having only 2,000. Then in this case, transaction is going to success or failure. Hello? Then you are given all instructions, PIN number, everything. Final thing is you are entered amount, PIN number and everything. You are entered amount. You want to withdraw 5,000. So that is also right. But machine will verify that account is having only 2,000. Then transaction is going to success or not? Hello? Are you following? Are you following?
Yes.
Then transaction is success or not? I don't want yes answer. I want the answer exactly. So this complete unit is only real-time example, so that you please concentrate. Tell me. In this case, transaction is success or failure? Failure. Why? What happened? Your mics are not working. All of you sleeping. Only texting the things. Remaining people, you please unmute your mic and tell. If you are entered a 5,000, but your account is having 2,000, your transaction is success or failure?
Failure, sir.
Failure. Because your transaction is done. Means the meaning is, now come to the definition again. A transaction is a collection of actions. All actions or all tasks must be executed sequentially, or maybe in one order. That is called as transaction. If any action is going to failure, your transaction is not successful. You cannot tell it is a transaction because your money cannot be credited from the ATM. That is what exactly the transaction. Transaction is a step-by-step process. Every step has to execute successfully, so that only it will be complete your task. There is no chance of 50% task is complete, something will no. It will be complete task. That is called transaction. We are now all of you clear about the transaction definition?
Sir.
Yeah. For example, if you are going to book one mobile in Amazon, are you following? If you are booking a mobile in Amazon, then you are entered all the information and you are given a on-delivery payment option. Now, it is a step-by-step process. First, your things are going to book from vendor. Then they are going to prepare that item in a courier. Then that courier is reached to some place. Like that, it is going to show one graph. So finally, it is going to receive. Before receiving, you will get the call, and it will come. Again, you are paying. Here, all these things are successful. If in middle anything is going to failure, maybe the courier problem, or maybe the your address problem, or maybe you are not going to pay. Here, anything is going to failure because of any reason. Here, your transaction is going to be incomplete. It is going to cancel. Means everything, every step must be, every task must be executed. That must be a sequential process. Again, I am telling. But as per the things, as per the implementation. So that is called as transaction. Even other way also I am telling. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In olden days, when we want to withdraw money, we must go to the bank and show our bank passbook. In that, the bank manager is going to update the things, and we need to form a queue. It will take 1 day time to withdraw money from bank. I think you don't know that. See, I know that because we are aware of that and now using. But nowadays, when you want to transfer or withdraw money or transfer money from one account, it's very easy. Nowadays we have more apps: Google Pay, GPay, Phone Pay, Paytm, etc., etc. More. So within our hand, within seconds only we are transferring without anyone is verifying our things directly. That is only because of the transaction management system and database management system. So if there is no database management system, transaction management system, now all banks are going to work manually. Now when you want to withdraw money, you need to go to the sometimes ATM and sometimes banks. Understand? All of you understand? All of you understood importance of the DBMS and transaction management. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So all financial tech sectors are working only because of the database management system is having transaction management system. Your database management system is supporting completely on transaction management system. If your database management system is right, transaction management system is going to work. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now that is what the importance of the transaction management system and the importance of the transaction definition. Now coming to the syllabus, the first topic is transaction concept. Then as just now I told you a simple example with the ATM machine, the same way here another example. Now I want to transfer. Now I want to know the transaction definition. If a transaction is a unit of program execution that access and possibly update various data items. You take, for example, a transaction, the $50 I want to transfer account A to account B. Hello? All of you clear? Is this visible? Is this visible? All of you screen is visible? Yeah. I told you just now ATM machine with example for the transaction. Now here I am taking one more example to transfer $50 from account A to account B. Here your B is your friend. Now you are trying to transfer $50 from your account to your friend account. Now when you want to perform here machine, here generally you think how machine will work. That is very important. First of all, first instruction is read A. Means that machine is going to read A. Why it is reading A? If A want to transfer $50 to B, first of all, it is going to check A is having $50 or not. If A is having $50 so that it can be transferred. If A is not having $50, it is less than $50, then no need to go for further actions. Understand? Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So that first you must read A, means how much amount is saved. Your next option is, here we need to, you want to transfer $50 from your account, means first of all you need to deduct $50 from your account. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello? If you are transferring $50 from your account to your friend account, it is going to deduct from your account or not?
Yes, sir.
So that
Yes,
your
sir.
next instruction is, next task is in a transaction is A equal to A minus 50. Clear? The writing of the transaction instruction I am telling, very important, very easy. If you know the mathematics and real time, you can write your transaction management program. Because there is no practical oriented things in this transaction management syllabus. Just theoretically, I will explain how to write the transaction program. Are you clear? Are you clear? Hello? I need a response. I told you it is very important. Is this clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, Now after a equal to a minus 50, we need to update a value, right? Just I am trying to a equal to a minus 50, but you need to write that a value because, for example, at the time of reading, a is having $100. If you see, this a is having $100, b is having $200. If you take like this, now I want to transfer $50 from A to A to B. Now, when I want to read, because I don't know, I'm the machine, so that I am reading the read A. Now $100 is there. So that next operation, I need to perform the mathematical operation, that is A equal to A minus 50, because I need to deduct $50 from A account, because I need to transfer these $50 to B's account. Then okay, I performed a mathematical equation A equal to A minus 50, but that must be updated. So the updation must be through the right operation. Here, when one more definition also I can tell you here, please everyone remember, whenever you want to perform a transaction, we have only collection of two operations. One is read, other one is the write. Yes or no? It is a collection of read and write operations. Yes or no?
Sir.
For example, as you said, ATM I am inserting. When you are inserting ATM card into the ATM machine, your ATM machine is going to read that ATM machine. After reading, it will be tell, welcome, Mr. Pastor, enter your PIN number. If it is asking, then you are entering, means you are typing, means writing the information. When you are writing, then again it is going to read, and again it is going to read and ask something, and read, write. It is another way of technical definition as an engineer. You can tell the transaction is a collection of read and write operations. Every task is maybe read operation or maybe the write operation. Clear? Clear? So the task name is different, but maybe it is a read or maybe the write only it will be performed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, A equal to A minus 50 I am performing, I want to perform. After performing, you need to update your database, right? You need to update your bank account, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that we need to write A. Now A contains how much? $50 we are removed with the help of A minus 50. That you are updating using write operation. Now your A contains how many dollars? Tell me. 50, yes. Now you want to transfer this $50, whatever you deducted from here, that $50 you are going to transfer to the B's account. Here, before entering into that account, you need to read that account B, read, because that B is existed or not, I don't know. It is inactive or not, also it is the problem. That's why you need to read account B. Are you clear? Are you clear? Hello? All of you clear? Before entering into any account, you must be read that account. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Read B. Here, after reading, what should we do? We need to add the deducted $50 to B account, so that B equal to B plus 50. This is mathematical operation only. Here, after adding, then you need to update this account. That's why write B. So that now B contains $250. Clear? Clear? Hello? All of you clear this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is called transaction. I told you just now, transaction is a collection of actions or collection of operations. Maybe read and write. Just now I told you same way. These operations must be executed sequentially. Again I am telling you. The read and second operation, third operation, fourth operation. So like that, we need to do that. So this is what exactly the definition of transaction in a technical way. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you want to perform this transaction, there is a chance of your transaction failure. Means don't expect always this transaction may be successful. Sometimes some transaction, whatever the operations are written for the transaction for transferring money from account A to B, are written one program, with program. But even though there is a chance of transaction failure, so that is maybe the two main issues, two main reasons we can handle to failure of transaction. One is failure of various kinds such as hardware failure and system crashes. The transaction is running. Then after third task, means what happened? Read A equal to A minus 50, write A. Means what will happen? Here now, in this case, A contains $50 and B already we have $200. Now $50 we have deducted from A after this instruction. But after this instruction, maybe hardware failure or maybe the system crashes, maybe any burning or something will happen, or maybe the any fire accident or anything is going to happen. Then the first case I am telling how the transaction is going to failure. There is some hardware failure or any kind of fire accident or any system crashes. Now transaction is going to failure. Why I can tell transaction is failure means here we are deducted $50 from A. Yes or no? We are deducted $50 from A's account or not?
Yes, sir.
But we are not transferred that deducted $50 to B's account. Yes or no? B cannot.
Yes, sir.
Then who is going to lose the money? Who is losing the money? Hello? Hello? Who is losing the money? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
A, right. Here A is not transferred. The amount is deducted from A's account, but A is not transferred to B's account. Now someone is losing because if your transaction is not good, so because of some hardware situation, because of some other situations, there is a chance of loss of some of the persons who are using our database management system. So that is the big problem. That is the big challenging task when you are going to implement a transaction management for our database management system. So that we need to solve that process. How effectively we are going to design a transaction management is we are going to discuss in this unit. Are you clear? Are you clear? What I am trying to tell is we need to strengthen the transaction management programming for the database management system with help of lot of predefined algorithms and lot of techniques. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, here another case also there for failure of your transaction, that is concurrent execution of multiple transactions. That is also one more problem. Then what is this concurrent execution? Can anyone tell me what is the concurrency? What is the meaning of concurrency? Hello?
Happening at the same time.
Parallel execution.
Yeah. Here in olden days, again I am telling, in olden days, before transaction management system, here when you want to withdraw money, now we are going to bank and we need to wait and we along with our passbook of the bank account. Now bank manager has to verify, clerk has to everything verifying. Then finally we'll get our money from the cashier. So this is very big process. So that is a sequential process, one by one. If you want to transfer money also, withdraw money also, first of all you have to withdraw, again you have to transfer. It will take different actions and different sequential things. That's why there is no chance of concurrency. Correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello? Hello? But nowadays, we are performing concurrent execution of transaction. How? I will tell you. Here, but we are doing because of the transaction management is good. Because if you know, at a time you are transferring through your GPay or PhonePe or any other applications, you are transferring at a time money from your account to your different friends' account. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is executed successfully. At a time you can perform, you can apply, you can book a any mobile, same thing, same account, your account on the same account only. We are performing lot of transaction in the same time concurrently. It is possible or not nowadays? It is possible or not? Hello? Hello? Even you are paying your examination fee, college fee, everything, and you are sending money to your friends and your parents, something, anything you can do concurrently. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sir, how it is doing this concurrent process, we will discuss in this unit, in this syllabus. But generally, in a normal way, how it is failure, I told you. Here another failure is concurrent execution. Means, here we are reading A equal to A minus 50 and we are transferring same time $50 from A to B. At the same time, I want to transfer $20 from A to C also. So what happened? A is deducted $50. At the same time, A also deducted again $20, and it will be transferred this 20 to the C, means C equal to again C plus 20. Means what happened? At the same time, we are performing action on account A. Now this mechanism, generally it is not possible. Generally it is not possible because at a time one account is transfer $50 means we can think A minus 50. At the same time I want to transfer 20 to another account A minus 20. Then compiler or machine is going to confuse which operation I want to perform first. I want to perform first A minus 20 or I want to perform A minus 50. Same mechanism you can get in your operating system subject. I think you people are having one unit in an operating system that is a concurrency mechanism. It is there in your operating system also. Is it started? Hello?
No, sir.
No. Okay. This unit is going to match to your operating system. There in your operating system, we are going to call it is a operating system processes, concurrency process execution. At a time, you can perform multiple processes. Nothing but at a time you are listening class, and if you are writing some notebook and you are searching something, that is called multitasking. Your operating system is going to work multitasking and multi-processing. They will discuss in that way. Same in the database management system also. Here this is concurrency mechanism is nothing but it is same like in your operating system. Our database management system is supporting and transaction management supporting concurrency execution. Because generally there is no concurrency execution process. What happens? At a time, if I transfer $50 from A to B and $30 from or $20 from A to C, here it is not possible. Our compiler will get conflict. Okay, so that the transaction is not successful. Some conflict will be occur. That is the concurrent execution of multi-transaction. These are the two problems. Here there is a chance for the transaction failure. Here to avoid these two problems, we have a lot of mechanism in a database management system to implementation of transaction management system. Clear this? Here, what are the techniques?
Yes,
How we are going to apply? What are the algorithms are there? We will discuss one by one. Don't worry. But exactly what we are going to discuss in this unit, I am telling. Clear? All of you clear? Hello?
yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Now coming to acid properties. Already we are aware, we discussed in the differences between file management system and the database management system. That is acid properties. They are very important. I told you earlier, I think first unit, I think acid properties, atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. Here these four properties are core properties for the database management system as well as transaction management system. So that here all of you please remember and understand and follow these acid properties here so that we can understand how really the transaction is working and how we are going to implement. Today I am going to discuss these acid properties. The remaining things we will discuss in the next class. So I think already you know, right? Atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability, all these four properties we already discussed in a file management system and database management system differences. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello? All these four properties are supported by database management system. File management system is not supported. I told you very clearly. 10 differences. Out of 10, these four are very important. Yes or no? Hello? Same question you people have written in assignment also. Yes or no? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir, we already discussed about these things, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, again, I am giving the idea on this atomicity. Sir, what is atomicity? Sir, either all operations of the transaction are properly reflected in the database or none. Means, just now I told you transaction is a collection of operations which are going to execute sequentially. The atomicity will tell if you want to execute a transaction, you must execute all the actions in a transaction. Otherwise, if anything is going to failure, you go to the beginning so that no one will be lost. Because if you are going to stop here, what happened? If you are stopping here because of the hardware failure, what happened? A is going to lose the $50. Here, if it is going to failure in this case, here atomicity rule will tell if it is failing, here it is not executed remaining actions in a transaction, it must be moved to directly beginning of the transaction. So that A is having 100 asterisks, B is having 200 asterisks, so that no one will be lost. Maybe the transaction is failure, but no one will be lost. Understand? That is called atomicity. Understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So again, I am reading. Either all operations of the transaction are properly reflected in the database or none are. Means if you want to perform your all action, you perform it. If it is any problem in middle, then maybe because of concurrent execution problem, maybe the hardware failure, it will be moved to the beginning of the transaction so that no one will lose the amount. So this is what exactly the atomicity. Clear? Clear? We already discussed about this. All of you clear about this atomicity? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the consistency. Here, what is the meaning of consistency? Means execution of a transaction in isolation preserves the consistency of the database. Okay. Before going to the consistency, we'll go to the isolation. The isolation, because if you know the isolation, you can understand the consistency. Okay. Isolation. What is the meaning of isolation? So just now I told you that this is a transaction 1 and this is a transaction 2. Means here T1 is a transaction, you are transferring amount $50 from account A to B, and P2 transaction, another transaction, you want to transfer amount $20 from A to C. Now T1 and T2 transactions are executing individually. That is called T2 transaction never depending on T1 transaction. That is called isolation. But here it is depending. Why? Because here A is transferring $50 from A to B. Again, A want to transfer $20 from A to C. That's why here T2 also depending on it. See, a common object is there, A. Here, so that instead of A, you can take here D. Now I want to transfer $20 from B to C. Now T2 is executing individually and T1 is executing individually. So that T1 and T2 transactions are isolated transactions. Understand the meaning of isolation? All of you understand the meaning of isolation? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If the transactions are isolation, the T1 and T2, these two transactions are isolated transactions. Now, after completion of this transaction, there is no inconsistency. Means here after transferring, after completion of this T1 transaction, here A is deducted $50 and transferred to the B, and D is deducted $20 and transferred to the C. There is no any inconsistency. There is no any disturbance. Here means consistency will come based on the isolation. If your transactions are performing in a isolation way, because isolation is going to execute the multiple transaction. When one transaction is not depending on another transaction, every transaction is executing in its own way, isolation way, so that there is no consistency problem, because every transaction is executing individually, so that the results are not depending on another transaction, so that execution of transaction in isolation preserves the consistency of the database. Means there is no problem in transaction when we are executing in a isolation way. So this is the meaning of isolation and consistency. Clear? Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah. The final one is the durability. A very important one, durability. Here I am telling the durability will tell here before transaction what is the value is there. After the transaction, the value must be same. Here, so that the transaction is called as durable transaction. Definition is clear? Before transaction, what is the value is there. After transaction, same value must be there. That transaction is called as durable transaction. Clear the definition?
Yes.
Example I will tell you. Here before transaction, what is the A value? Tell me. What is the A value? A account contains how many dollars?
100.
$100. And the B account contains how many dollars?
200.
200. Total how many dollars? Total how many dollars? Total how many? The total value is $300, correct?
Yes.
Now, after execution of the transaction, means transaction is executed successfully. Now, A contains how many dollars? If this transaction executed successfully, A contains how many dollars?
50.
$50. Very good. Now, B contains how many dollars?
250.
then total dollars is how much?
300.
300. Now, before the transaction, what is the value is there? So after the transaction, same value must be there. Means there is no data loss. Before transaction, what is the value is there? After this transaction, same value must be there. There is no data loss. Okay, that is called as durability. Understood? After transaction complete successfully, the changes it has made to the database persist even if there are a system failure. Okay, this is called as durability. Clear now? All of you clear this durability section? Yeah. Now acid properties. All of you clear this acid properties? Very important. Very important. This complete unit depending on acid properties only. All of you understood this acid properties?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just I am stopping the session, today's session. Just time is up. Please prepare